Yo, what is up, guys? If you're anything like me, you've been asking yourself if Kirby the Forgotten Land isn't even worth buying, or is this game much like Star Allies and you'll probably play it once and never touch it again? Stick around and we'll determine if the star hero has rose to the top again or not. Either way, you guys aren't gonna want to miss it. Hello, good evening, and what is going on, team? Benny been playing here? I've been spending the past couple weeks eyeballing Kirby the Forgotten Land, because let's face it, it looks pretty damn good. And after Star Allies, I feel the franchise needed to be reinvented or something. Not by any means saying that Star Allies was bad or anything. It definitely wasn't anything new to the franchise that we haven't already seen in the past. However, after one of my dear followers suggested picking up Kirby the Forgotten Land, and I can stream it for all of you guys. You'd notice I played Donkey Kong Country on my Switch. Go check it out. They slid into my DMs, said, "Hey Benny Ben, you ought to stream Kirby the Forgotten Land. We'll definitely check it out," which they haven't. Naturally, I said, okay. My first impressions of this new addition to the franchise is great. I went ahead and played through the game, beat it, and oh my god, this game is pretty damn good, guys. I'll try to keep all spoilers out of the way. I truly do want you guys to experience this game for yourself because I had a lot of fun with it. It's worth mentioning all clips were captured, obviously, directly from the Nintendo Switch using my Elgato 4K 60 capture card. Okay, now let's see if this is something you guys think you'll be adding to your library of games. I noticed something different with this game versus other Kirby games. The story is absolutely insane. There's betrayal, it's right in the feels. I even cried once. All right, guys, it's a Kirby game. There's none of that. But a weird anomaly strikes Kirby's home of Popstar Planet, starts sucking everything up, boom, and you have to fight your way through this weird 3D world, finding all the missing Waddle Dees. Pretty similar to your typical Kirby game. However, as far as the gameplay is concerned, it is definitely unique, to say the least. Veering away from the typical 2D side-scrolling experience, this 3D world is a breath of fresh air. It's not necessarily an open world, but there is worlds with a common theme for each world, you know, like fire, ice, and so on. Each of these worlds have sub-levels in the world that players will have to travel through and find secret challenges, bonus levels, and much, much more. What players will quickly notice is within each of these levels, there are new abilities and different things that make the levels feel very unique, creating an overall good experience for the player. There's also the addition of the mouthful mode, where players can suck up bigger items, boom again, such as cars, vending machines, and so on. Like, look at this. I'm Kirby, but I'm driving a car. When I first saw this, we were laughing so hard on my first playthrough. It was right there, it was right then, and in that moment when it was just right, and when the moment was just perfect, I realized, this is what makes this game shine. In all seriousness, the game at its core is still, you start a level, you complete a level. You start a level, you complete a level. You start a level, you complete a level. But they just throw enough tastefulness in there throughout the game that makes it super fun. I didn't lose any momentum at all while I was playing. At all. The level designs were very clever at the perspective of keeping a more open mindset and allowing players to travel and explore and look for secrets. When starting a level, players will have a main objective, and then there are 4 sub-challenges that are kept a secret. What I noticed as I played through was it made me look behind every nook and cranny, hoping to find that there was a secret Waddle Dee or a secret tulip or whatever it was. Players will need to reach a certain target of Waddle Dees at the end of each world before they can head to that boss and try to take them on. As you travel through and beat the levels, you'll have treasure road stages open up, which are time courses that you have to use one of Kirby's select abilities and beat the course using that select ability within a certain time frame. These treasure road courses are very important throughout the game because you have to use these star things that will be used for crafting later on throughout the game. Yeah, you heard me right. This is the main town called Waddle Dee Town. As you progress through this game, you'll be able to level up your town and get new vendors, NPCs, and so on. One of the other vendors that players will unlock is the Waddle Dee's weapon shop, where throughout the game you'll find blueprints, star things, and coins. Players can evolve the abilities into more powerful versions of the previous abilities that we've seen in previous Kirby games. There's also many games within the town, collectibles, healing vendors, and much, much more, giving players something to work towards in the late game. Speaking of late game, there's also this arena mode, which is super fun, and I've been playing the crap out of it. I feel like this is an awesome addition, giving players an incentive to work towards something post-game. We haven't really seen that in other Kirby editions throughout the franchise. By no means do you have to do any of this. It's not like required or anything. You can just go through, play the game, put it on the shelf, and be done with it, if that's what you're into. But as long as you enjoy the core of the game like I do, you're also going to enjoy going back and playing the mini games, arenas, and finding all the collectibles in each level. Unlike previous Kirby games, I died a few times. There's two difficulties, Wild Mode and Spring Breeze. I played Wild Mode, and it was a lot of fun. Presentation-wise, the game looks and feels absolutely amazing. I mean, I understand that this is a cutscene, but you don't see this in other games dropping on the Switch right now. You can actually see the individual blades of grass. And on the Nintendo Switch OLED edition, man, the colors just pop and it looks absolutely stunning. The music was really well done as well. Like, we were playing the haunted house level and we were just jamming out. We proceeded to jam out for about 8 hours last night. It was awesome. As far as what I don't like about this game, there really isn't a whole lot. The difficulty thing, where people are complaining that it's not as hard as it should be, I really don't see a need to complain because, come on, it's a Kirby game. And you can't just mindlessly sit there and expect to not die while you're trolling on the couch or something. Even with the game being able to be beaten between 7 and 9 hours, there's still a lot to do post-game. So there you go. I'm trying to say something bad about it and half-assed defending it, I guess. The mini games and arena modes are they're just so much fun. I didn't stop playing until 8 this morning after my stream. Maybe I'm just way too hyped up about it right now, but overall I enjoyed the experience. And another thing I like is now I want to go back and find all the Waddle Dees that I missed, because I feel like players also won't be able to find all the Waddle Dees on each course their first playthrough. It's impossible. Prove me wrong. That aspect of not being able to find Waddle Dees on your first playthrough of each course is just opening up the overall replayability of this game, which is pretty cool. You can also play local co-op mode, but I don't have any friends that want to come over and sit here and play co-op mode with me, because it's Kirby. Come on. All in all, this is a very, very solid game. The 3D aspect opens up more playability with the game. I love the creativity of the levels. I love the character design of Kirby and his abilities, as well as his new ones. As far as all the things you can do in the game, as far as all the unlockables in the game, as far as all the end content is concerned, there's something beautiful here that you guys need to experience. You can sink a lot of time into this game, and it's very enjoyable the entire time because you just have that stupid grin on your face because it's just downright goofy and fun. In my honest opinion, Kirby's back, team, and it doesn't suck. A boom. I've actually been setting aside editing this video quite a bit because I've been playing Kirby all night. And I think that's just from talking about it. I'm super hyped about it. It's a new game. So I've been playing the hell out of it. And at the end of the day, to me, that's what a video game is supposed to be. An escape from reality, something we can all enjoy and get away from the stress of life. I honestly feel like the majority of people will enjoy this game. Hands down. No questions. So let me know down in the comment section below if you decided to pick up this game, or if you're still waiting on picking this game up and why. It seems like a lot of people are waiting on it from everything I've seen online. And I think it's fine to just go ahead and send her. It really is a good game, and it's worth something checking out in my opinion. But the part that I hate, if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed my video, please consider smashing that thumbs up button, sharing with your family and friends, subscribing, and clicking that notification bell. Can't forget that one. Be sure to check back weekly for a new video. And my stream schedule, can't forget about that. It's posted every week on my Twitter. Go check it out on Sundays. Kind of a shorter video, but there you have it. So thank you so much for hanging out, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.